Hey, this is Chris from GuitArmy, and in today's guitar lesson, we're going to be taking a look at how to play some C minor triads going across the neck. Before we get started with the lesson, I just wanted to do a quick update on myself. About 5 weeks ago, I had open heart surgery, and I had a new aortic valve put in, so I'm still recovering from that. In case you follow my channel and you're wondering, where have you been? Like, what happened? That's exactly what's been going on. It took, some time to get prepped for that, and then to do the actual operation, the surgery, and then recover. So I'm still in recovery. So I just want to give you a quick update on basically why I disappeared for a little while. But I'm back now. I'm healthy and ready to get back to work and doing a lot more lessons. The last guitar tip I did here on my YouTube channel, I showed you how to play major triads going across the neck. And someone had left a comment and said, are you ever going to do one on minor triads? So that is what this is. So enough talking. Let's go ahead and get to the lesson and learn a bunch of C minor triads all over the guitar neck. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at how we're going to play some C minor triads. In my last daily tip, I had gone over how to play all the major ones, where basically we started down here at the bottom of the neck with a C major chord. We kind of ran that arpeggio and took a look at those different triads. So we're going to start down there again. The reason I'm starting down here with a second inversion triad is just because it's the lowest one on the neck, and then we'll work our way up to the neck. All right, so this, I call it C minor triads part 1. All right, just starting at the lowest part in the neck and working our way up. So we're going to start down here. This is where C is. There's our root. So we're going to start here on the 6th string with the 5th, the G. We're going to go G, C, E flat, or 5, 1, flat 3. And you can see in the chart down below, in case you can't see exactly what my fingers are doing. So we have 5, 1, flat 3. And that is a second inversion triad because we have the 5th in the bottom. It goes 5, 1, 3. Then next we're going to go 1, flat 3, 5. And that is a root position triad because the numbers go in order. 1, 3, 5. In this case, 1, flat 3, 5. 1, flat 3, 5. Then we're going to start up here on this E flat, and we're going to do basically what I'm doing is, if you can't tell, I'm taking basically 3 notes at a time. I'm taking the 5, 1, what I'm doing on strings 4, 5, and 6. Then I'm taking a look and playing what the chord tones are. That's what these numbers are. These are really the chord tones in a scale. And I'm just doing 3 strings at a time. This next one is strings 5, 4, and 3. All right, and then we're going to move here to this E flat here, E flat, G, C. And that is flat 3, 5, 1. And that is going to be a first inversion triad because that has the flat 3 in the bottom. So to recap, root position is 1, 1, flat 3, 5. All right, and then first inversion is flat 3, 5, 1. And then second inversion has the 5 in the bottom, 5, 1, flat 3. So what's a little weird here is we don't have an E flat down here to get that flat 3 on the first string. So what I did, this G that's the 5th, and we have the root. I just put the 3rd up here. So technically, it is a triad, but we're not playing all the notes at the same time. So I'll go ahead and run through it up higher, up on the neck, and you'll see why. All right, so that's 5, the open G, C is the root, and that is E, your flat 3rd. And that is, once again, a second inversion triad because we have 5 in the bottom. All right, so now let's go ahead and go up and do this up here so that we can get that flat 3rd on the first string. We're going to go 5. We're going to start here. This is kind of where I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about this C here on the 5th string, 15th fret. I'm going to start with the G on the bottom and go 5, 1. Then we're going to go flat 3. And then we're going to do the root position triad, 1, flat 3, 5. All right. Then we're going to do first inversion triad, flat 3, 5, 1. Then second inversion, we're going to have 5, 1, flat 3. And that's the one we couldn't do down here because we didn't have the E flat. So basically, I'm showing you these triads. Every three strings is a new triad. How about this one? I think I played a major one. So, you know, every 3 strings, that's another triad. So this is not just C minor triads. Yes, that's what we're going over right now, but you can use this, like if I needed to do an E minor triad, these would work. Like that's an E minor arpeggio. These are your triads. So not only are you're learning one set C minor, but you can use it for all 12 possible keys. You just have to make sure you know where the root is, and then start doing your triads. So let's go ahead and take a look at part number 2. For part number 2, we're going to start right here on this C here on the 6th string, 8th fret. We're going to go 1, flat 3, 5. That's a root position triad because the numbers go in order, 1, flat 3, 5. Then the next one is going to be first inversion because that's the flat 3 in the bottom, flat 3, 5, 1. Then we're going to keep going and go 5, 1, flat 3. And that is going to be second inversion triad. And then we're going to go C, E flat G, or 1, flat 3, 5 to get this C minor triad here. So we're going, that's the first one, this is the second one, the third set, and then this is the fourth one. And really what we're actually doing is we're going up, it's a C minor arpeggio, 1, flat 3, 5, 1, flat 3, 5. And we're just playing 3 notes at a time. And those are triads. All right, so that was part number 2. Let's go ahead and take a look at part number 3. All right, for part number 3, we're going to go up here and we're going to start on E flat, which is the minor third or the flat third. And what we're going to do, this one, if you're familiar with how to play a C minor chord, you're probably going to look at this and think, well, it's almost just a C minor chord that we're playing. And that's exactly right. So we're going to start here with this flat 3, 5, 1. And that is a first inversion triad because it has the flat third in the bottom, or the 3, flat 3, 5, 1. Then we're going to go 5, 1, flat 3. And that is going to be the second inversion triad. And then we're going to move over and go 1, flat 3, 5. That's root position because it goes in order. In order in terms of starting on 1, flat 3, 5. And then we're going to go flat 3, 5, 1, which is a first inversion triad. So all these little triads, they are fantastic to play. Like if you're playing something and you don't, let's say you don't want to use a bar chord, well, you can just use little pieces of these chords, which are basically triads. You can use this one, and then to me, the ones that I find the most useful are strings 1, 2, and 3. My favorite set is strings 2, 3, and 4. I think they are fantastic. It would be down here for C minor, then this one, then this one here. I think they are wonderful. They're great to use for whether you're soloing. It helps you see where the chord is. So it's great for soloing or rhythm playing. All right, so that was the C minor triads part number 3. All right, and for the last section, if you look down below, you'll see a chart that says C minor triads parts 1, 2, and 3. Well, I thought it would be smart to take everything that we've learned and put them all on one chart. So I have the lower one down here, the lowest one, and basically, you'll see 2 different colors. You'll see almost like a pink color and a dark red. I kind of have that alternating going up the neck, so you could kind of look at it and distinguish, well, which one is which, because it looks like just a ton of dots. So it's showing you the different sets that we played. A big benefit to this chart is if you're looking at it and you're saying, okay, well, what if I just want to go up the neck playing C minor triads? Well, you can do that. You can look here and see on the first 3 strings, I see 1, flat 3, 5. And then I go up here to flat 3, 5, 1, and then 5, 1, flat 3. So I can play, these different C minor triads going up just like a specific set of 3 strings. So if it was me, I would practice like what I was doing, going across the neck and trying to get an understanding of how they are laid out. And then I would also practice them just picking a set of 3 strings, 1, 2, and 3, 2, 3, and 4, 3, 4, and 5, and so forth. And you're able to kind of go up and down the entire neck playing the triads. So like I said, these are not only this is specifically for C minor, but you can use these triads for any of the 12 different notes on the guitar. If you're not really familiar with triads, they are fantastic with helping you play rhythm and lead guitar, and they're endlessly fun to mess around with. And I promise you, if you learn your triads, you're going to see the guitar neck way better than you ever would have before. Thanks for taking the time to check out this guitar lesson. If you enjoyed it and you want to see more, consider subscribing to the channel, and I will see you in the next guitar lesson.